you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I'm good. So basically, you got your dream in NISM. How you are feeling after this? How you are feeling?
So honestly, I couldn't have gotten anything better than this. So like this was the best thing that could have happened to me. So I'm really happy.
That's great. I'm very happy for you. When I got to see your message, you got into NISM. Because last time when we met, हम लोग जब बात कर रहे थे, probably you talked about the NISM too. कि sir, I want to get into NISM. If I'm not wrong, कि
Yes.
sir, बाकी तो ठीक है sir. There are options, but sir, I really wanted to get into that NISM. You were talking to me, and when I saw your message, कि चलो, Aishwarya finally got into NISM. I'm very very glad. Okay. So first and foremost thing, देखो, there are very few people are aware about NISM, ठीक है?
Right.
And this time from Judicech, there are many students who have got into NISM, and now the people will be aware about the NISM, definitely. Okay. मैं आपको पहला सवाल पूछूंगा, why NISM? Why did you choose it?
So first of all, I was interested in the course like investment and securities law, and it is one of the only colleges that offers an LLM course in that subject, and it has collaborated with MNLU, so I also get an MNLU tag, and that is great. And one thing that really attracted me was that they give placements, and that is rare for any other NLU for the LLM students at least. And that's what I wanted to do. Like I wanted a specialization as well as a placement, and that is
what you have got, right?
That is why I chose this.
Yes, because that's very important, because there are many students like you. They wanted to pursue LLM, and side by side they want a security case. LLM खत्म हो जाए, then मुझे कुछ उसके बाद करना है, and I get the opportunity of doing that from that institute only. All right. And I hope ये आपकी तरह बहुत स्टूडेंट का भी सेम चीज है, and in future they might be thinking on the same line too, right? What you have thought. That's great. And as you said, the specialization, that's quite unique, because not many universities actually NLUs provide that. ठीक है, आप specialization के बारे में थोड़ा बहुत बताओगे कि what they provide, a specialization, LLM specialization जो NISM provide करते हैं.
Right. So NISM में LLM in investment and securities law है, and they teach a SEBI Act and Depositories Act and all the other acts that are
there
under the stock market area, and we also have to do the certifications that they give us. So we learn a lot in this course, like LLM as well as the certifications that NISM is providing for us. So it's a very nice opportunity for the students who are actually interested in this area. Other than that, it's great. It's just great.
Yeah, it's great. And the one thing is the experiential learning that that NISM provides, that not many NLUs offer, basically, right? That's so. As I already asked you why NISM, share your journey, because you are with Judicech for now more than 1 year, if I'm not wrong, right? Share your journey. I mean, from the very beginning, where did it all start, and when you joined, how were you as a student, and now what other things has happened during the journey itself?
Right. So when I first started with Judicech, I just knew that I wanted to do LLM and I wanted a placement. But I did not know much about the placement trends in this LLM arena. So I wasn't sure about that. So I took CLAT, and for whatever reasons, it did not happen for me. And then I was really sad. So I remember that you had called me And then you asked me about my score, and I told you, sir, that this happened and my health was not good, so I could not study for CLAT and everything. And then you said that we will arrange a meeting. And then that's where you told me about NISM and every other entrance exam that happens that are not a CLAT, but are equally good, like IIT Kharagpur and NISM-MNLU and CUET and those exams. And I was really interested in NISM because for me it was like best of both worlds, like a placement and an NLU tag. And this NLU like NLU ka tag you get outside of CLAT, so that is really great. So then I started studying for the exam, and the syllabus is really like really straightforward on the website. So I started studying for it like through the lectures of Jurised and all the mocks and all the notes that all the notes. And but one thing was that I was really terrified of mocks, because I thought that law is a very factual area. So if I have not studied, so then there's no use of taking the mocks, because I know that I won't score well. But then afterwards I realized that if I don't take mocks, I won't know what exactly I don't know. So that's when I started taking mocks as well. And then it happened for me. And there was constant support, like really constant support. Like I got mock interviews, and the mock interviews analysis as well. And that is, I think, really rare for any other coaching classes. Like you get mock tests and everything, but the in-depth analysis of the mock tests as well as the mock interviews is really rare. So like I think that's what helped me be here right now. I'm really thankful for
Listen.
this.
Now, if I ask you, okay, you got into NISM, that's great. You got what you really wanted to get into. Other than the NISM, if I ask you, what are the 3 learnings that you are taking from this the 1 year journey or more than 1 year journey with Jurisage? Okay, the 3 learnings. What would be the 3 learnings that you are taking other than the NISM? NISM is that you have already got it.
Right.
Other than the NISM.
So first of all, you can never know enough. Like you have always more to learn. There is always more to learn. So that was my first learning with. And then after that, I learned that no matter what, you need to be consistent. And the consistency that Jurised shows, like 7 days a week, we have the lectures, and it is very consistent. And you need to stay consistent for for your goals. So that is one thing that really motivated me, because if I was not studying, I used to feel guilty that Jurisage is conducting lectures with so many hard work and I'm not there. So it used to push me to study as well. And the third thing is that, and the most important thing was that if you want to reach the goal, you need to love the journey as well. So I really enjoyed everything that I studied with Jurisage, and it makes me want to study even more. And it makes me sad that my preparation for CLAT is over, because I just fell in love with the journey.
That's great. But whatever our journey is, Aishwarya, because during the journey, I can remember before the CLAT, if I'm not wrong, you met with one accident, right?
Right.
Right. And that accident is so severe that you have to be bedridden during that time. You were not able to get out of the bed.
Right.
And that had cost your CLAT PG. Okay. If I'm not wrong, that was the story.
Right, sir.
And with so much, I mean, for you know, there is why you are so unique student, do you know, Aishwarya? The reason being, there is so much struggle and there is so much difficulties to talk about your life. Okay, like not only about the accident that you met with, your way of speaking sometime that might have created a lot of difficulties in your legal career, if I'm not wrong, in your law college or down the time.
Yes, sir.
The one thing that I really like you about is that you never give up. Okay, you just go stand up again and again. When you failed in CLAT, you met with an accident. We had a talk career. We had a career growth session probably, right?
I
And
have told you that I
yes,
didn't know
and
what to do with my life, and
yes,
that's
at that session you were taking from the bed itself, if I'm not right.
right, sir.
From that, I mean, your your journey is something special. If, and it's not like other student came who got into NISM or any other NLU. The people who don't know the journey, they don't know what you have gone through to be here. Okay, but I personally know what you have been through to
Right.
reach here, and that's why it's so special. That's why it's so special because uh, uh, the difficulties, the problems, the struggle, the unforeseen challenges that you have seen, and then you came up again and you got into NISM. That's really, really inspiring. And I hope your story will inspire a lot more in coming future. Definitely.
I hope so too.
Yeah. Another thing, sorry, as you have gone through, right? The different things are there. We have learned each other. What about the study material and the mock session? There are various guest lecturers who came along.
Right.
What's your view regarding that, Kate? In this particular preparation?
Yes, so honestly, every lecturer would every lecturer would recommend us books and everything, but I always thought that the research material is more than enough. I never found anything additional in the books that I absolutely needed to study. It is so comprehensive in nature that if you just do the research notes and the lectures, you will have sufficient knowledge for the exam. So it is very, very comprehensive. Like if I just do the notes, I won't have to do anything else. So I always thought that, especially with the constitutional law notes and everything, the PPTs that RV ma'am had shared with us, it was very comprehensive. Like I really loved it.
That's great. And what about the faculties, the teachers that you have met with, and how are they and how they have taught you?
I have never met more helpful teachers, honestly, because you approach us yourselves to ask how we are studying and if everything is going okay. It is very, very sweet how all the teachers care so much about the problems that the students are facing, and whether or not we understand anything, and if anything is requested, uh, uh, Adu Research does it. Like if we ask for additional lectures, if we ask for orientation or a strategy lectures, you have always helped us with that, and that is something that is very important, that the teachers are helpful. And I, I like I am very, very thankful for other journey I
Definitely. And we were glad to have you as a student. That's the most important thing, because sometimes the failures, we face failures. That, I mean, as a human being, everybody has some challenges. You might say, okay, you have some more challenges than other people, but every human, you definitely inspiring us to face the challenge and stand up. And I told you, and the student like you, down the time will just definitely share really inspiring story and journey for other student, and you people will lay down the path for the others, that I'll definitely tell you. And so final question, as I have already asked you, okay, as we are done with this interview, okay, so if you need any help in future, definitely feel free to call. Okay,
Sure, sir.
I'll definitely be there with you. Okay,
Sure, sir.
and thank you very much. And
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
and LLM के NISM अच्छे से करो, ठीक है, and get placed, and to let me know, okay, you are placed
Sure,
from.
sir.
Okay, sure.
Sure, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.